And these toys are like those iPods that you give to your kids for them to shut up for an hour. Всем привет, такие Kay. Devon Rexes are very active and always want attention if they are not sleeping or eating. Considering the fact that I, as many other people now, work from home, it is very annoying. Yes, I love spending time with my cat, but sometimes I just need to concentrate on my work. And for such cases, when Bonnie, my cat, wants attention but I'm working, I bought her different toys. I know that she can play along with her regular toys and things that she considers being toys, like the thing that you close a bag of bread with. So there is a difference between wanting to play and wanting attention. Speaking about the last case, regular toys don't work for my cat, so I decided to try electronic cat toys. And these toys are like those iPods that you give to your kids for them to shut up for an hour. No judgment, sometimes kids are very annoying. I should mention that all cats react differently on those things, so if Bonnie doesn't like something, it doesn't mean that your cat won't. The first toy that arrived was this smart electronic cat toy, and I think because it was the first one, when we turned it on, Bonnie was confused to say at least. My cat isn't brave, but she's very curious. She watched this toy carefully and on the third day decided that the toy is fine and she can play with it. There are two replaceable accessories, one with the yellow ball and other with feathers. Bonnie prefers the second one, and even if I don't like cat toys with feathers, because she once ate some feathers from one of her old toys, we use what she likes. Bonnie usually watches and follows this toy and attacks only when it comes close. Well, she often uses this tactic when I play with her, so it's fine. It is the most expensive and smartest of all toys that I've bought, but not as smart as it says on the box. It has two modes, floor mode is the slow one and carpet is faster and more fun. And on the box it says powerful sensor chip to identify obstacles and achieve effective avoidance. It kind of works in the floor mode, but in the carpet mode the toy just smashes itself into a wall or any other obstacle. Then it turns around several times and sometimes try to do it again. This toy is chargeable, so no battery is required, and I find it convenient. Another thing that's kind of questionable is its working pattern. It works for 10 minutes, then goes into a standby mode as they call it. It's like sleeping mode when it doesn't move but isn't fully switched off. It continues for an hour and a half, and after that it works again. Sometimes I need my cat being busy for more than 10 minutes. In general, it's a nice toy. It looks good with those LED lights, and it has different movement patterns that helps to attract and keep your cat's attention, that kind of make this toy look more alive. But speaking out Bonnie's opinion, she enjoys it, but not that much. I guess it's because even though those accessories are small and my cats like them, the full toy is too big. The next one is USB cat toy ball. By the time this toy arrived, Bonnie got used to weird moving things in our house, so it wasn't that shocking. The way my cat plays with this toy is kind of similar to the previous one. She watches and she attacks. But because it's smaller, Bonnie is more interested in this toy, and I think it would be ideal for her if it was even smaller, like as small as her other balls. This toy isn't that smart, and even it's pretty simple. It just moves randomly, and this randomness is also good for keeping cat's attention. Also, for this purpose, it has this red LED light. Usually I just switch this on and Bonnie is busy until she decides to eat or sleep, or the toy switches off. And in the last case, I often have to look for this ball because Bonnie isn't helpful at all in looking for it. The thing that I don't like personally about this toy it is noisy. It is not like it is really noisy itself, but I have laminated floors, so when it rolls on that surface, it's very loud. On the carpet it is fine, but moves slowly, and even can get stuck if the carpet is too fluffy. I want to try to cover this toy with something like felt to make it less noisy, but I'm not sure how it can affect its movement, especially on carpet. If you have advice on what can be done, leave it in the comments. I think you've already seen those ones many times, but I also decided to try them. And saying in advance, these are Bonnie's least favorite. As you can see, these toys are similar, but their bases are different. I thought the purple one would be great. It looks good, more stable, and the butterfly is cute. But it spins like crazy and I can't control it. My cat doesn't even have time to think how to catch the butterfly. Of course I can take it to pieces, change the mechanism a bit, but it's not what you buy things for. Like small changes are fine, but not big ones. Also, it requires 3 AA batteries. The small one is slower, and that's good, but it's still unstable. Every time Bonnie catches the bird, the thing falls, which means that I have to stop doing what I'm doing and fix it. By the way, batteries weren't included in both cases. I think I'm gonna give the purple one to a local shelter because Bonnie wasn't interested at all in it. Like, not only this toy but some other stuff. Bird was chewed a bit so it can be given away, it's not hygienic. And the last but not the least is this electronic cat motion toy. It's like a roly-poly toy but with moving mechanism. It has 2 spin heads and I like when I have different options to choose from, like with the first toy that we've discussed today. I think the one with ribbons is safer, and also Bonnie prefers it better. So in this case we're kind of on the same page. Because this toy spins, it moves around, but not as fast as the first 2 toys. So I don't have to search around for it. Also on carpets its power isn't enough to move, so it just spins, which isn't as fun as spinning and moving around. What I personally don't like about this toy is that it requires batteries, but I have to say that they were included. And also, this toy turns off after 10 minutes of work. I have no idea why manufacturers decided to make this 10 minutes limit, because 10 minutes isn't enough for some cats. But in general, this is one of my favorites, because it is pretty small, it doesn't move that fast, and it looks cute. Bonnie kind of like it too, but I think not as much as the ball. So these are electronic toys that I bought for my cat for this time. I've also seen other different toys that I kind of want to try. So let me know if your cat has ever played with such toys, if they like it or not. I just want to know. So thank you for watching, see you in my next video. Bye bye. Well, ще funny.